What's up, guys? It's your girl, I.am.Tiffanee. I'm in traffic, got a long way to go. It's like, let me just go ahead and get a video in, a reading in. And here we are. Got 2 more zodiac signs to touch, to read for. We're gonna see who is this reading is gonna be for right now. Spirits, who needs to hear a message right now? Who is this message gonna be for? Spirits. Who is this message gonna be for? Spirit, what's divine? Nope. Spirit, who needs to hear a message right now? If I just pick one, I doubt one will just fall out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger. I is told, if you holla, make it pay. Any dollar, any day. So I don't remember how the saying goes. This reading is going to be for the Sagittarius. Number 9 could be life path number 9. Birthday could be on the 9th. 9 could be an important number for you. 9 is also coming to closing, like that last step into the ending of something. Right? Yeah. I mean, could be dealing with the Aries. Could have fire in your chart, heavy in your charts. Could be dealing with the fire sign, another fire sign, Aries possibly. Let's see what your message is for today. Spirits, what divine messages do you have for the Sagittariuses? Sagittarius. Spirit, what divine messages do you have for the Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Spirit, what divine messages do you have for the Sagittarius for today? Hola. Spirit, what divine messages do you have for the Sagittarius for the... Okay, I think I got a card. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Sagittarius, if you are wondering if you're going in the right direction, Spirit is telling you, yes. Maybe you're taking flight. Maybe you're about to take a flight somewhere. Spirit, what divine messages do you have? Sagittarius. What divine messages do you have for the Sagittarius? I've been there before in life where you're trying to figure out what is your life purpose, what are you supposed to be doing with life, and you're wondering if you're going in the right direction. And when you really sit down and ask God, what am I supposed to be doing? Am I heading in the right direction? I don't know, blah blah blah. And when you really ask that question, if you're in the present moment, right? Living in the present moment, not living in the past, not living in the future, living right now. And you are aware of your surroundings, or you're paying attention to your surroundings. When you ask that question, sometime after that, the universe will send you signs, synchronicities, answering that question. Like you ask, am I heading in the right direction? And the next thing you know, you're seeing 2222s, 4444s, 3333s, 5555s, 1234, 2345. Synchronicities. Then Google those numbers to see what message Spirit has for you, the universe has for you right then and there. But most likely you are. If you can continue to see number synchronicities, especially the same numbers, it's definitely a sign. It's definitely a sign you're heading in the right direction. Not just randomly 1 or 2 times. I mean, like consistently seeing number synchronicities definitely means you're on the right track. So we got pen, new job, new career. Maybe you got offered a new job or you found a new job and you're trying to figure out, should you take this job, this career? I feel like Spirit is telling you, go ahead, yes. I mean, because what other choice do you have? Hello there. Spirit, I mean, if you do have choices, maybe you do have choices. So I feel like you for yourself weigh the pros and cons of each job, and whatever job or whatever career has the more cons, then obviously look at the other job. Think long term. Is this job going to be job or career good for the long term? Not just for right now, but for the long term. Or maybe if you're looking for just right now, look at a job that's good for right now. What divine messages do we have for the Sagittariuses? Sagittarius. What divine messages do we have for the Sagittariuses? Ooh. Jesus. I need to get out of this lane. Spirit, what divine messages do we have for the Sagittariuses? How my car works in self-driving. My car would have slammed on its brakes as it should, but the person behind me, would have slammed probably right behind me, up on me. It's like my car is aware of what's in front of them, but not paying attention to what's behind them. Is that what you need to do? That could be a message right there. Are you paying too much? Are you paying too much at what happened behind you, or what happened in your past? You paying attention to that, or your attention on that? Are you worried about the past, or you whatever of the past? Exerting your energy of what happened in the past or what happened behind you. And Spirit is telling you you need to focus on what's ahead of you, what's right now. Can't do nothing about the past. The past is gone. The only thing you can do about the past is learn from it. Learn and grow. Don't harbor any ill feelings, any ill pain. If you do have those feelings, you need to sort them out. Sort them out. Why do you feel that way? What's the reason behind it? What's the lesson behind it? Is there accountability that needs to be taken? Acknowledgement about something? And forgive yourself, forgive the situation, forgive others, and let it go. Nothing can happen in the past. The past does not exist anymore. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. Sagittarius, y'all be the ones that dish it out but can't take it, from what I heard. And that's usually how it goes. The people who's quick to dish out the criticism can't ever take it. But yeah, maybe there was someone gave you some constructive criticism and you took offense to it, and that's probably why you harboring about the past, because you too focused on what was said or how it was said instead of what the message was. What was the message? Probably a message that needs to be that you need to think about, that you need to accept, possibly. Something that has to do with a job or a career, or happened in your job or career, past tense, previous job or career. And that valid criticism probably is going to help get you on your right path. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Yes, and that's underneath arrow. You're on the right path. So whatever this valid criticism, this constructive criticism was, it was to help you get you on the right path. It was to help you to assure success in your life, in your career. And that could be about, making good plans and working hard. You gotta, in order to assure success in your life, you have to plan things out. And meaning that you have to plan things out. Even though you gotta live in the present moment, it's best to kind of have an idea where you're going in the future, right? If you have no clue where you're going, then it's like you just existing, you're just surviving. And that's not really how life should be lived. Neither, or it should not be, you should not just be existing, you should not just be surviving. You need to live, you need to thrive. In order to do that, you got to know where you're going. What's your plans? What is your plans, Sagittarius? And maybe that's what you need to do. Write down, what is your plans? What is your 5-year goal? What is your 5-year goal? I mean, don't you want success in your life? I'm assuming, right? Who doesn't? So, whatever this it says you should accept valid criticism. Whatever this suggestion was, this constructive criticism was, it was to help you along your journey of life, along in career. Make plans and work hard. Either you can work hard or you can work smart or together, but you need to put in that work, okay? Put in that work. That's going to lead you to success. Which is leading you in the right direction. If you don't know where you're going, if you don't have plans, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, where do you see yourself in the future? What do you see yourself doing? Okay, then now you got to figure out how to make plans to make that happen. It's the small steps. Maybe y'all trying to make large steps. Y'all have large, big plans and ideas and whatever. But to get to that large, big plan, you have to take small steps to get to that. It's not going to be just you here and then you're going to jump over to this big thing. But in reality of things, it's small steps, it's small plans, right? Orchestrated, organized, planned plans. Planned steps to get you to that big goal that you have. Now, granted, you can plan your things, but at the end of the day, the universe, whatever is meant for you, however is going to happen for you, is what's going to happen. You can plan things, but God's going to be like, well, you say this, Sagittarius, but this is what it's going to be, which is going to be greater. But that's good. As long as you have as long as you have a plan, as long as you have an idea, as long as you have a goal, the universe is going to, how do they say it? The universe is going to, as long as you have a plan and an idea, the universe is going to make it happen. I forgot the phrase how it goes, but the universe is going to make it happen. It may not be to your exact plan, to your exact steps, but it's going to be greater. It's going to be a greater way. This is your plan right here, right? This is your plan right here. Or this is your plan right here. And the universe is going to be like, up and down, up and down, up and down. There's always going to be obstacles. It's all about how you deal with them obstacles. It's all about how you handle those obstacles. Okay? When you come across the obstacle, are you going to run back? Are you going to stop and freeze? Are you going to go crazy? Are you going to lose your shit? Are you know you shouldn't. Maybe you've done that in the past, but you should not. You should keep going. keep going, and do not quit. Jesus, I need to get in another lane. What is wrong with these people? Sorry, guys. The person in front of me just keeps slamming on their brakes. Which honestly makes my car slam on its brakes. Get there. I had one plan, but then as I was going along towards that plan, I realized I don't want to take that route. I don't want to do that. But I still had one goal in mind, which was success, which was freedom, wealth, success, freedom, happiness, peace, love, greatness, all of that. You know, thought it was going to be in the health field. Thought it was going to be in the medical field, which it could be still, but that's not my calling. That's not my calling. My calling is doing what I'm doing now. So I'm taking the necessary steps to get to where I want to be, where I'm meant to be. So just because you had one idea of what you want to do and then realize that's not what you want to do, that's fine. At least you're trying. At least you are trying, okay? Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on what you're meant to do. Don't give up on your plans. Don't give up on your goals. Even if it feels like, you know, you've reached a dead end. Well, that just means that wasn't the way for you to go. Keep going. Choose another route. Don't ever stop. Spirit, what divine messages do we have for the Sagittariuses? haystack karma. You will reap what you have sown. Underneath, new job, career. That was random. Haystack. Hold on. The pin and haystack. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Ooh, are you having a difficult problem? Are you having a hard time finding a new job? It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Dang, okay. I mean, maybe you're trying to find a particular job and it's very difficult. Or maybe you might find that needle in the haystack, that diamond in the rough, that gem in the rough, GEM. Karma. So that's either, if you're dealing with bad karma, then you're probably having a difficult time finding a good job. If you're dealing with good karma, then you will find that needle in the haystack. So take what resonates. But that's interesting. Pin, needle, because it's not pin like a pin to write. It's like a needle pin. A needle in a haystack. That's crazy. That's why I love doing these cards. It's funny how they come about. You need to defend yourself. But even though it says you need to defend yourself, I sometimes get that you're being, like, with that card, defensiveness. Because you got shield, you need to defend yourself. Underneath, cup, you should accept valid criticism. I feel like you would be, whatever this constructive criticism was, whatever this valid criticism was, you got defensive. You got defensive and you missed the message. And because you're missing the message, maybe that's why you're reaping the karma. Because not saying that you've been bad or you've been good. You just, because you chose not to accept this valid suggestion, you're reaping the karma of regards to making life harder than what it has to be. Because it's valid criticism. And then shield. Why would you need to defend yourself against valid criticism? So that means you're being defensive and you're missing the mark. You're missing the mark. Making life harder than what it has to be. Alright, can I get 3 more cards? Let's call this message a day. 3 more cards. Maybe some Sagittarius out there don't want to work hard anymore. Like, I'm tired of working. I don't want to work at all. I don't want to work hard. Well, how the hell are you going to have success in your life if you ain't going to work? If you ain't going to put in the work. Especially if you're starting from ground zero, especially, or near ground zero, or just from the bottom. You're going to have to definitely put in that work no matter what you do. Whether it's a job, a career, or your own business, you got to put in that work. You're gonna have to put in that groundwork. That groundwork is the hardest work. If you're not willing to put in that hard work, then how are you gonna reach this success? Everybody had to start somewhere. All the multimillionaires, billionaires, they probably came from money, but they still work it. They still had to start somewhere. Even if they came from money, they still had to start somewhere. Even if they family, they daddy, they mama, or auntie, uncle, whomever, the grandpa, papa, nana, gave them the business, the multimillionaire, billionaire business, they still had to put in work. have a continue the successful business, and it's still successful, they had to put in work. Everybody starts somewhere. It's like y'all want to jump to success instead of putting in the groundwork. And maybe that was your constructive criticism, your valid criticism, the suggestion. Put in that work. You're like, no, I don't want to work. I don't want to do shit. I want to do what I want to do. Well, what you want to do? What you want to do? Nothing? Okay, well then you can do nothing. Just you ain't gonna get no success out of that. You ain't gonna make no money doing nothing. Tiffany, I want to work smart, not hard. Okay. Still gotta start somewhere. That's just like going to school. People going to school to get a degree, to get a certification. That's groundwork. That's still putting in work. That's hard work. It's smart work, but it's hard work. Because you gotta put in you gotta study. You gotta put in the hours of going to school and studying and tests and homeworks and assignments and everything. Like, it's still work. That's still hard work. And that's just using your brain. So that's smart work. Can't run away from it. I mean, you can, but there's no success in that. There's no wealth in that. Well, I'm a marry into richness. Okay, you can marry into richness. There's still work. It's still work. I'm gonna be a rich wife, or a rich marry a rich man or rich woman, to be a housewife, house husband, not a house mom, like raising kids at the house or whatever. It's still work. A woman or a man who chooses to stay home and raise the kids is even more work, because you're not getting paid for that. I mean, your bills getting, if you're in a marriage or in a relationship, you have a roof over your head, food to eat, you got stuff, they buy you things and this and that and whatever, if even that. But you ain't getting paid for it. You're not gonna have your own wealth. You're not gonna have your own success. That's there's no way around it unless you win the lottery. But you still gotta figure out how to keep that money and grow that money. Because to win in a lottery, you're still gonna run out. Let's see how people be doing. Be broke a year or so later. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. And that's underneath success assured with good plans and hard work. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Honor and respect. When you finally put in that work, finally make something of yourself, you'll get that honor and respect. People ain't gonna really respect you if you complaining of not having nothing, not having no money, or this and that, or whatever, things not being fair for you, but you ain't putting in no work. How do you expect people to respect you when you ain't doing shit? Especially from people that actually put in the work, actually worked hard. Laziness, complaining, that negative energy, spitefulness, jealousy, envious, all that stuff, because you're not quote unquote winning in life, and other people around you, or whatever else, or this person who has gave you the valid criticism, it's just, there's probably a person or people in your life who's trying to help you out, giving you the keys to success, giving you a way to success, and you didn't want to listen to it because it involved you actually putting in work, actually working hard, and you didn't want to do that. And so, how were you expecting respect and honor, or respect anyways, when, you're not even trying? But once you do, then you'll get the honor and respect. Then you get people who is proud of you, and not that it matters, but if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for respect, if you're looking for people to be proud of you, then you got to put in that work. You got to care about your damn self, about your life. Alright, psychic psychic ability, trust your intuition. That's underneath haystack karma. Bruh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Needle in the haystack. An eye. It's like you looking for a needle in a haystack. You looking for a needle in a haystack. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So if you've been having a hard time looking for a job, looking for a good job, a decent job, Spirit say, follow your intuition. Look harder. Keep looking. Follow your intuition. Maybe you're too busy looking just on Indeed.com, but something in your mind, and your gut's telling you to drive in some area, go take a ride in some area in town, and you're like, for what? There's nothing there for me to do. But if you was to do that, you'll see that a dope place, a dope business that you wouldn't mind working at is hiring. Needle in a haystack. Gonna get one more card from the Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Spirit, what divine messages do we have for these Sagittariuses? Sagittarius. Just need one more card. Teapot. Wow. I just see, this is why I love what I use in cards. So the first card, the top card was the cup with a little teapot to the side. And then it was the shield, and then it's the actual teapot. Teapot is deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, see, yeah, so there was a friend who then gave you valid criticism, constructive criticism, a suggestion, and you got defensive over it. He wasn't trying to hear the truth from someone of the same sex, someone, a friend. Damn. Bottom of the deck, grasshopper. Situations and the balance that require careful handling. Maybe you felt like you didn't like how this friend delivered this message, delivered this valid criticism. Who likes when a construction criticism, a valid criticism, a suggestion, who likes to hear that? Even when you know it's true. No matter how somebody says it, no matter how somebody puts it, nobody wants to, especially a prideful person, especially a person who don't think there's anything wrong, or whatever the case may be, who likes to really hear the real truth? A lot of people don't. So when someone is spitting the real truth at you, maybe, I guess, however they say it, if they don't baby you, you take offense to it, you get defensive with it. I mean, I understand. I'm still learning my delivery, but I feel like, I had a friend of mine telling me, Tiffany, you need to work on your delivery. I said, I'm not denying that, but I feel like God made me this way for a reason. Maybe I need to be this honest, this blunt. Because whatever I say, I don't say in a disrespectful way. I don't. If I do, that's probably because you don't put me to that level. You push me that far to get disrespectful, but I really try not to get disrespectful. I'm more so to bite my tongue to say anything disrespectful, and that's a lot of reasons in my younger life I never said nothing, because I felt like whatever I had to say, someone would take offense to it. Someone would take it as disrespect. But it's not disrespect when it's the truth, especially when I can see something, or somebody can see something that you don't see, especially in yourself. So it's hard for somebody to hear the truth about themselves, especially when the truth is not good. So I think that's what happened to you, Sagittarius, and it might have to do something about your career, about your job. Maybe somebody in your past job and said something to you, or your friend said something to you about your past job, your last job, or you're looking for a new job, and someone had to say something and you did not like what they said. You took offense to it. Possibly the friendship ended, or it's on sour grounds, or whatever the case may be, And now you're like with this karma card in the middle of the spread is karma. Now look at you. What's going on with your life right now? Because you got defensive of hearing the truth. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. How's it going? Have you found a job yet? Did you lose a job? Like, how's life right now? You tell me. It's kind of looking like you dealing with some karma all because you didn't like what somebody close to you done said to you when it was the truth. Grasshopper at the bottom of the deck. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. And December is at the bottom of that. Maybe your birthday is in December, Sagittarius. But if you feel like maybe you know, like I said, you feel like your friend wasn't careful with their words. I just feel like, I don't know. I was putting that in those shoes. I mean, I've been there. The only time I reacted when someone said something to me is because they was condescending and they was blatantly disrespectful. But if that's not the case, then maybe you need to toughen up. Maybe you're too much in this. Okay, Spirit is telling me you need to. Sagittarius, mind you, y'all's last reading I did for y'all was basically telling y'all need to go through y'all's inner child trauma, like go through healing that y'all need to heal from y'all's past. So that's what I feel like I was about to say is like if you get very sensitive over constructive criticism and valid criticism and suggestions, I feel like I don't know. I feel like people who are ultra sensitive have a healing to do because it's like they're touching at the child within you, like children. Of course, children you gotta handle carefully because they're children, they're delicate beings. But if you're a grown ass adult and you're feeling that way, maybe you gotta heal the child within you. You gotta heal that child within you. So that goes back to the previous reading. You need healing that needs to happen. Because if you can't have adult conversations with another adult, or adults can't have adult conversations with you as an adult, then somebody needs to go heal their inner child, and so they can get out of that inner child, that hurt child energy. I don't know, Sagittarius, you tell me. Does this resonate or not? Am I touching on some points or not? Talk to me. Until next time, bye.